Hello and welcome along to Moss Valley. Today we need to harvest the remaining canola before moving on to the barley. Meanwhile, the bales in field 25 need collecting up to process in the heating plant. Let's get farming. So we're starting today by heading down to the shop. I need to get something to collect the bales up, and as you can see, the rain is still falling at the moment. So there's no way we can get the harvester restarted. Now, once we have a couple of hours go past, this rain is meant to clear up. So with any luck, we'll be able to get started at that point, as long as the mud isn't too deep. But it's a little bit of a blow, actually, to not be able to get started right off the bat this morning. The fields we got to do are pretty large. Field 32, especially where the barley is, that is our biggest field now that we've split field 33. And as a result, we're going to need probably today and part of tomorrow to get it done as well. I think the harvest is going to go into September. And this rain is really not helping the situation. But we're going to pop up here in the shop. We're going to lease something to get these bales done. And we're going to hold on to it for a couple of days. And that is one of these, an Arkusen FSX 6372. This is a bale stacker. This is part of the reason why we got the new baler, because we couldn't use one of these with the other baler that we had with the D1000. So we'll put some Michelin tires on it, and we need to pick somebody for the number plate. And congratulations to Zach B. You have been selected at random. So we are going to go with ZA22CHB to get your full name on the number plate. We will okay that. And with no other configuration changes to make, we will lease that. And it's going to cost us 4,590. And this is why we're not buying it, because it would cost us so much more. We're probably going to have to hold on to this for a couple of days, I think, in order to actually get all of the bales, because we're going to be going round and getting the barley baled up and collected as well. And I'm hoping that this tractor is going to be enough to handle this. I think so. I mean, looking at the size of it, we should be all right. We might have some fun right now. We're going to head down and we're going to try and get on the field. But with all this rain, I think we might have a little bit of mud on there as well. As we're picking up these bales, we do actually have a great demand at Greer Lane Bales turn up. And I'm just kind of wondering what that is like and whether it applies to the straw. And no, it doesn't look like it does. In fact, I'm not 100% sure what that applies to. But it's not the straw, and we'll make more money getting it into our heating plant. So let's head through here and see how bad this mud is on the field. And it's not great. In fact, yeah, that's pretty deep. So we'll have to see whether this actually works and whether we can get these collected up. It's not too bad, but we are going to make this pretty muddy doing this job. I might have to go up to the farm and get another job we need to get done first. Yeah, this is not going to be happy doing this. So, let's... Oh, yeah. Let's leave this here. I think what we'll do is we'll come back once everything dries out a bit. That doesn't mean there's nothing to do on the farm, though, because we do need to get some feed into the pigs. The pigs are looking a little bit low on their feed, and thankfully, our windmill has been creating a whole load of pig food. Of course, we've not created anything while the canola's been harvested, because the canola doesn't come into here. But we have done it with the wheat. So let's get that in and up. So we'll put 3 in each of our pig pens. If we have a quick look at them before we do this. The pigs have 3,000 liters each, I think. Oh, yeah. Wow. One of them is a lot lower. So the Bentham Black Pied whichever one that's in, we need to put at least 3,000 in there first and then do it. So which one is this? Have a look. No, yeah, this is the Black Pride. This is the other ones. What are we got in here? Yeah, this is the Land Race. So we need to put 3,000 liters into this one first to even things up. And then we can go from there. So let's do that. They seem to be eating a lot quicker, but they are a lot lower in their feed. So that's got that one, and that's the second. So yeah, we'll put 3,000 liters in here. We'll put an extra. So we'll take another full stack to put in here. That's 4,000. Then we just need to put one more in the one at the top. And maybe try and split the other between them, or maybe we just leave the other box until we get a bit more of the pig food coming out. No, oh no, that is right. I was worried for a moment. Oh, I can do it that way. That would be great. So there we go. So that means that things should have evened up a bit. The land race are good. 4,800. 3,000. Okay, the rest. So there's nearly 5,000 in there then. The rest, that can all go into the other one. And that kind of evens it up. It puts it about 200 litres between the two pig pens. Which is exactly where we want this to be. I really want to have all of that evened up and put in a better place. It's slightly annoying, this rain and this mud. We can't get onto our fields to sort stuff, and as a result, it's just slowing everything down. But at least the pigs are fed. I wonder, do we have any feed that we can give the chickens? What are the chickens looking like? 3,000 liters in one pen, 4,000 liters in the other, and I think we have some wheat in storage. Yeah, we have 16,000 liters of wheat in storage. I think what I might do is top up the chickens while we're here and give them some more wheat. So we did keep a trailer of wheat back. We can just go and grab that now, and we can put 8,000 liters in each chicken pen, and just top them up and keep them going as well. The more we can get from the chickens, the better. In fact, we might be able to sell a load of eggs today while this rain is going, and while we're waiting for the fields to dry out, because yeah, the rain has begun to stop. 8,592. How much does that leave in our silo? Will it tell me? Yeah, rain has fully stopped now. We have 7,000. Okay, so I need to leave about 500 liters in this trailer when I'm tipping this. Open this up. This is such an easy way to do this. And tip it. And up it goes. In it starts to go. And that's going pretty fast. So stop it there. Oh, wow. That is, we've filled it. So the rest can go into the trailer. We will close this. And yeah, I think we'll end up filling both chicken areas, which is great news because that just means the chickens can keep going. How much will the second chicken pen take? Let's try it. So tip that. In it goes. And there we are. We're left with 4,000 liters. The full chicken pen. Fantastic. So our animals should keep going without too much trouble. I am going to leave the extra 4,000 liters in here. We could put it into our windmill and get it to process, but I think instead we'll leave it in here, and if we do need to top up our chickens, we'll be able to. Fields are beginning to dry out though, and that means that I can get some more bales collected up. It's not dried out a huge amount, but it's enough to be able to start getting around this field, which is good. I don't want to start harvesting more canola though until the field's dried out a bit more. This field we can muck about with a little bit. There we are, and wait. Let's fold that up and drag this up this field. If I can get up to the top, that would be good. I think we get 14 bales in this, so it will be a couple of trips to get all of these collected, and I don't know how quickly they'll process through the heating plant. Field is beginning to dry out fairly well. We've got one more bale that we can get on this stack, and then the rest won't be a full stack, but it will require a second trip to the field. Fold that up, and we can get this up to the heating plant and see if we can get that working and getting that processing these, and then maybe by the time we get back to the field, things will have dried out enough for us to be able to A, get the harvest started, and B, get around that field without too much hassle. And this is why I kept this road round the top here. It allows us to come right round and line ourselves up with the heating plant here. And the way these bales are stacked on this trailer should mean that we can unload them right in front of the heating plant and them all end up getting processed. Now, the only thing that worries me is whether we can do this with the way that the drop down will come in, the pickup head will come in. So we'll see if this works. Oh, I think that is probably spot on. That might be exactly where I want everything. Yeah, we've got to come backwards a little bit, so I'm hoping this toilet door doesn't get in the way. That is as far as I can go. It's not quite far enough. Right, the portaloo needs to go because that is in my way. Yes. Okay, I think we just removed the collision off it. Let's try that. Yeah. Nope, we haven't. But that is all in the right place. So we want to drop this off here. So drop it off. It's filled the heating plant. Yeah, we've got 10,000 liters in there. So let's activate that. It's missing. Oh no, I don't want wood chips. Deactivate that. Let's activate the straw. Yeah. And that will now start processing that pile and bringing us in money. And we just need to carefully pull forward, because the worst thing we could do right now is to knock that stack over. So we just want to leave that stack there. We'll go and pick up the rest. We'll go and check on how bad or how well the field has dried out. And maybe by the time we come back, that might be able to process a second set, although I don't hold out much hope, so we might just leave it there ready to do the second run. It looks like the ground might have actually dried out enough to get the combine going, so let's start that off. Yep, and that will probably not fill up before it finishes the field. So that is good news. We can just leave that going at this point. And that gives us the opportunity to get the remaining bales off here and clear this field up. What I'm going to do after this, and once we've got all these bales cleared off here, I think, is probably to go and get this field mulched. If we can start planting in here for next year, that would be really good. I mean, we're probably not going to see that on this series. This is our final harvest before we need to sort things out with the bank. But that doesn't mean this wouldn't be an ongoing farm, and we would still need to be seeding and getting things going. And the wheat next year, this field, this will become canola. So That needs to go in, I think it's next month, if not this month. So especially if we can get it going this month, that would be even better, because yeah, that would be a nice early canola harvest next year, which is just going to make things so much easier. I think this is the last bale off here. That would make 20, so 27 bales off here last time. I thought we'd only got 25, but that does seem to be 27. Can't see any more kicking around the field, but yeah, 13 plus 14, that is 27. So really good, very happy with that. And look at how much quicker we have cleared the bales off that field. That took days last time to get a field of bales done. This time we've got it done in just a couple of hours. This is a little bit weird. They're hovering here because of the way that it's loading them up. I don't want to disturb them right now, because if I disturb that like that, we're likely to end up with 2 rows, or this row here falling over, or that one falling over. So we need to be very careful about this. What I'm gonna do is drive past, and hopefully that won't disturb them immediately. We'll just let that... Oh, it did disturb them, and exactly what I feared would happen happened. Oh well, we can always do a cleanup later. Yeah, because it had further to fall, that lot had an issue. So we'll have to clear this up later. For now though, that's pretty good. I'm happy with this. Hopefully they'll just keep processing, and we will keep the money rolling in. Combine is coming to the end of the field, so I'm just going to travel with it down to the bottom so we can finish it off, get it emptied, and get it turned round into the barley immediately. So straight down here. It was coming up to about 80% full, so that is good. Pretty much another full grain tank off the combine. On here is really nice, and yeah, we're up to just over another 6,000 liters, so that's really good. And finish that off. Bottom of the field done. Harvester is finished, so we can jump out. We can take control of it. We don't need this course anymore, so we'll clear that one off. Start the harvester up and unfold it, because the hired worker decided to fold it all in. Then we can start it off from this corner down here. So start point, we will close the course generator. We will pick this corner here going that way. We will pick this field as our target, open the course generator, and we will generate fieldwork course. And there is our course for this field. I did forget initially to generate the islands for the 2 windmills. Those are now generated, so that will go around them fine, and we should be able to just start in that corner. So let's get our combine started up. Align ourselves into here. Let's make sure straw swath is on. I might have to select the back bit for. Yeah, straw swath is on. You can see the back of the harvester actually folded up. And lower the header. I don't think, though, as it's nearly 1:30 in the afternoon, that this field is going to get done today. I think we're going to end up with having to continue this tomorrow. But we are at least into the barley and getting that started. Something I want to do before I forget to do it, and it's sitting there in front of me. Let's copy this course here, and then I want to apply it to this tractor here, and then we're able to get this baling behind the combine if we want. Now, I would do that, but I'm concerned about this. I need to get the bales picked up fairly quickly if I do that. And I can't immediately do that with the way that this is still full. So we need the rest of this to process so that we can then start following up. And this is quick at processing stuff, but it's not quite fast enough. Harvester is telling me it's blocked. I think the tree in the corner has got in the way. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Yeah. Stop. Nearest. Start. Are you still blocked? Or are you going to back off? No, you're still blocked. Right. Let's back you off then. Yeah, definitely not liking that tree. Start it up. Drop it down. And that surprises me. Oh. Normally, I will have an issue with, well, normally it doesn't have that issue. Nearest waypoint, and away it goes. And I'm expecting it to make some space so that we can actually get it emptied. I don't think we're going to get much further than the headlands by the looks of things here. Combine is definitely getting full, and yeah, is going to do some maneuvering so that we can actually get beside it and empty it. We're not even halfway around this field though. We're going to have a full trailer off here before we're even halfway around this field. That's a little bit mad. Looking at the planting calendar, yeah, we can get the canola started planting this month. So I really want to get the mulcher to work. And the horsepower requirement on my mulcher actually is only 90 horsepower. So that means we should be able to get our little 7740 on it. I think this should have 90 horsepower. Yeah, 95 horsepower. So that is perfect. We can get this little tractor actually out and being useful on the farm by hooking it up to the mulcher. Which is, I thought, sitting up there, but I must have put it away somewhere else this year. Yeah, it's down the bottom here, so we'll hook this up, and then we need to go and deal with the combine because the combine is up to 92% full, so it'll be cutting more space for our trailer and getting that ready. Yeah, getting ready for us to actually get along beside it. But we're still at the top of the field. Thankfully, the combine hasn't been sitting here too long, so we should be able to just come up. Oh, and it's just reached the point at which, yeah, it's ready to unload as it goes along. So that is going to be fun uphill. Looks like this tractor can handle it though. Oh yeah, this tractor is absolutely fine on this bit. It's the bit at the top of the road here that just gets that much more steep. And like our wheat before it, the barley is all gonna go into here as well. I'm slightly surprised we haven't had any bit more pig food out. We will have more pig food out though from the barley. In fact, the barley produces more pig food per litre than the wheat does. And there's still wheat processing through this, so we should still be getting pig feed. But now we want to activate the barley flour processing as well. Yeah, we are all good here. Wow, we are going to have more barley than we can fit through here initially, though. So we can get the mulching started now with this. It is a little bit back heavy, this at the moment, because there's no weights on the front of this tractor. But good to put this little tractor to use. So set up a course. We're going to go 3 headlands. We're going to do headlands first. Headland corners, we want sharp turns. Up, down, we want longest edge. And that should do it. So generate me a fieldwork course. That is spot on. We've not got any islands or anything. First waypoint. Unfold all of this. And yeah, our combine is waiting to be emptied again. So I don't want to keep it waiting long. Just want to get this started and away. So away it goes. Bales have almost all been processed. In fact, is that one? That one's a little bit out of the way, I think. So yeah, we can get the next stack on. And that will actually start freeing this tractor up to do the mulching if we wanted. The little 70 or the Sabre is struggling a little bit with the job we're giving it at the moment. It's the hill is not great. We've only got like 5 horsepower over the requirements of that mulcher, and it's not overly happy about it. Right. Drop that down there. This is the better way to have come at this, I think. From this direction gives us a lot more maneuvering space. And what I'm going to do, I am just going to bring this down, and then I'm going to put this parked just in front here, so that with any luck, that will be enough to encourage those that as they are used to drop down. There we go. And yeah, the barley field does not need to be turned around very quickly. So we've got plenty of time to get that all baled up and collected. And we'll go and switch this tractor over onto the mulcher. There's our little tractor. It's not doing too badly going downhill, but we'll just jump in and we will stop that there. We will copy that course, reverse this up, and get the mulcher off the back. Sometimes you just need to do a little bit of work with a tractor that's maybe not wholly suitable in order to get things running. And then once you're able to actually switch things over and get a little bit more horsepower on, fine. Right. Bring that up. Clear that course off. Copy that course. Get this hooked up. Reverse this up a little bit. Right, and take it off and back on. At nearest waypoint, and away it goes. And there we are. That is now mulching, and we can get this back up to the farm. Combine is ready to empty again, and we'll end up with our second full trailer here. And we should get the headlands out today. That would be good. That will get us a little bit back on track. We've still got this field and the sorghum to do. So it looks like the sorghum will go on until September. We'll be harvesting that into then. We should be able to next time get the canola planted though. I will have to work out where I'm going to store the baling course for this field. But we'll get the canola planted in field 25, and that will then be nice and early for that. We'll get this field finished harvesting, and yeah, we'll move on to the sorghum. It's all going pretty nicely at the moment, and I'm very, very pleased with all of this. We'll get these headlands knocked out. That will give us all the time we need to get the barley finished and everything running smoothly. We then want to get the winter wheat into the sorghum field. So as soon as the sorghum's cut, we'll get that mulched and we'll get the winter wheat into there. And then we just need to prepare our two other fields ready for spring planting later on. Weather forecast for tomorrow is pretty clear, so I'm very happy with that. We should be able to get a full day's harvesting. Might have an issue in September, but the second day of September's clear. So yeah, by the end of September, we're going to be looking at being in a really good position. I'm going to let the combine get to the end of the field, and then we'll stop it, and we'll empty it out, and that will be a good place to finish off today with this. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with how this has gone. That going to turn? Yep, that's going to turn. That will get itself lined up, and as soon as it's finished doing this little bit to line itself, we'll get it clear. And it is destroying the straw around the headlands fairly effectively, but that's not a huge problem. But combine is finished there, so we'll stop that. We'll back it up, and then we can just start it from this corner next time, and it'll head to where it needs to head. That is very close to that crop. Right, like so. Line it up here, and yeah, 91%. We have had a really good headland off this field. That's 2 full trailers and another half a trailer off here. 5 full grain tanks off this combine is a brilliant start to this barley. I could not be happier about that. And so, on that positive note, that is where we're going to finish for today. All that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.